Today marks the beginning of the Pirate Quest series for us, as we are going to be doing Rum Deal for a multitude of reasons. Now, Pieces of Hate did just come out, and obviously that's one of the big reasons why we're doing Rum Deal, because they did update it to be a little bit better. I think there's probably some improved graphics throughout the whole Quest series. Not too much, but a little bit. But also, another reason is that I have been looking into the quests needed for various clue scrolls, and Rum Deal happens to be one of those quests. And more importantly, excluding Master Clues, I think it's the only quest series that I have where if I could get a clue where I would need to do more than one quest to do the clue, because there is one that requires Mostly Harmless. I think it's an elite clue. And, yeah, obviously it's Rum Deal and then Cabin Fever, and Cabin Fever gives Mostly Harmless. But Rum Deal is also used for a separate clue, so it's like a double whammy here. We'll be getting a little bit closer to the Mostly Harmless one, and I want Mostly Harmless anyway just because I want to kill some cave horrors. I want to check them out. I've not even seen the Unspeakable Horrors yet. But, yeah, there's double reasons for doing that. I've been doing clue scrolls, not running into any quest issues yet, though. Hello there. Morning. Hey, you're an adventurer, right? Yes, I am. Got any quests for me? Yeah, I do, as a matter of fact. Ahem. I am a poor, dispossessed nobleman, forced by circumstances to lurk in the middle of nowhere, soliciting help from passers-by. You see, my fiendish half-brother has seized my estates and forced me into exile. The simple lemon farmers suffer under his tyrannous yoke, and only a brave adventurer can lift his iron boot from the neck of the poor. To reclaim my lands, I will need to have my family sword returned to me so that I may present it as proof of my rulership. Will you help me find my family sword? Absolutely. Yes, your uncorroborated sob story has touched my heart. When do we set off? You'll help? Wonderful! But alas, my half-brother has a powerful ally, the mighty demon, Barrelor. Yes, the mighty, fearsome, tall, deadly, oaken, round demon Barrelor the Destroyer. Barrelor? That's what I said. Barrelor is an awesome opponent, and to reclaim my family sword you will need to defeat him, for he guards it within the deadly, trapped pit of Barrelor. Want to give it a shot? Of course, I fear no demon. Attaboy. When I am reinstated in my rightful place, I will not be a very wealthy man, as my half-brother has squandered my family fortune. However, I will gladly give you every bent penny of what is left, and starve in the gutter with my many, many adorable children, if you say you will help me. Great, I'll take the cash and used coins, please. Look, I think I'll wait here for someone a little more, you know, heroic. Yeah, I didn't think that would work, but I wanted to see what he'd say. I've decided to help you for free. I will dispose of this evil half-brother of yours and leave you what little money is left to feed your family. Wonderful, just pick up your diversion and we'll leave. What diversion? That wouldn't make me turn around. Usually the things he says would make you turn around, but that would not. Oh, good. Cutscene reorganization every single time. 'Tis looking bleak. Cap'n. Good news, Captain. I found us a hero down by the docks. Be they heroic, brave, and true? Aye, they also be gullible, tied up, and unconscious. They were willing to help out some random stranger with a good enough sob story, so I smacked him with a bottle and rode him over. Brilliant. The island's location will remain a secret. Bring him here and wake him up. We may make it through this yet. Yes. Awkward silence after the conversation. Alright, here we are. Oh yeah, they've definitely graphically updated this. This looks a lot nicer than it used to. Although this hasn't been updated. But the island itself has. Aye, ye alright, lad? Oh, my head. It feels like someone has smacked me one with a bottle. Those devils gave ye a nasty knock when ye came to aid us. But now you're here, we'll run those evil brain-eating dogs off the island for good. What? What is going on here? I can't seem to remember anything beyond chatting to a man at the docks. Well, lad, that would be Pete, one of my men. He's been out looking for heroes like yourself to aid us in our peril. When you arrived, you took a nasty knock to your head, so you probably don't remember agreeing to help us out, but I swear to ye that ye did. Okay, I'll buy that. It sounds like something I would do. So where am I, and what is going on? You're on Braindeath Island. Where it lies is a secret, because ye are standing in the brewery of Captain Braindeath, purveyor of the most vitriolic alcoholic beverages in the world. Wow. I am the notorious alchemist Captain Braindeath, and this whole operation be my idea. With my crew of sturdy, upright pirate brewers, we sail the seven seas, distributing cheap alcohol to all and sundry. Well, for a price, at any rate. Ooh. These be dark times, though, lads. See, a week ago, we awoke to find ourselves besieged. The lads and I have held them off so far, but 'tis only a matter of time before they sweep through the building and put us all to the sword. Ooh. Them. Rum. Yes, that was a very exciting wall there. I don't know if that cutscene was supposed to show that wall, but it definitely did. Are they protesting? Lad, that they are. Day and night they seek to break our will with their chanting and their singing and their passive resistance. Seems they lost their fighting spirit after the first few days, now most of them just protest all the time. So what do you want me to do? Well, me and the lads got our heads together and decided that if we can get their captain drunk enough, perhaps they'll stop protesting. If that happens, we'll slip out the back and set up shop somewhere else. Well, how can I help? Well, first of all, we need someone to go out the front and grow us some blindweed. It is one of the ingredients of our rum. The only problem is that those rotten fiends have tore up and destroyed all but one of the blindweed patches. Here, lad, I'll give ye the seed you'll need to be growing the herb. You'll need for growing the herb. I gotta do the actual talking here. Help yourself to the gardening equipment in the basement. No need, my man, I got a tool belt. I'll warn ye again that those devils are sat right up on top of the patch. Try heckle 'em from a distance. Those swabs may talk a good fight, but if you can put a scare in them, they'll keep out of your way. Do I need them to stay out of my way? I don't know. Anyway, how do you get down? Just right here? Yeah. Okay. I've heard it can take like 4 minutes for this to grow, so this will be fun. I think this quest came out when farming was pretty new. I like this song, but I like the original better than this upgrade of the song. Ooh, that's right, I am very close to a farming level. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like there's any of the old butterflies around here, so I won't be able to do anything. But anyway, so yeah. We are doing Rum Deal here. Let me think. I know Swan Song is another one that can have a clue scroll requirement, and of course Cabin Fever. There's probably more. Oh wow, we got lucky. We got real lucky, I think. Unless they updated it. They might have updated it to be faster. Can I just get rid of these weeds, please? Yes, for 0.2 XP. Free stuff. Alright, so I guess we'll go back now. Yeah, I can't remember if there's any other quests. I mean, obviously there is for Master Clues. There's like One of a Kind and maybe one or two others, I don't know, off the top of my head. But the main one we'll worry about is Swan Song and Cabin Fever. Those are the two most important ones to me. Here, I have your blindweed. Splendid, lad. Go shove it in the intake hopper upstairs. We'll beat them zombies yet. Arr. Upstairs, huh? How do I get upstairs? I see the ladder down. There's the ladder up. I spent a good amount of time on this island back in the day because it was a low-level Slayer area. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this remake of this song. I liked the original much more. Oh well. Can't win all the remakes. Some of them are really good. Okay, use blindweed on the pressure barrel? Is that it? Where's the intake hopper? Is it any of these things, or is it just the pressure barrel? Ah, there's the hopper. It is lower down. I didn't see it. I'm gonna assume I pull the pressure lever. Oh. Yes, that is mentioned in the trivia for the quest, that it'll tell you this even though you don't even know you need 5 sea creatures. I will say, they've gotten much better at the ground textures. I wish they'd update all areas to be like this. That's how you can tell how recently an area has been updated, is whether or not it has nice ground textures. Well, that takes care of the blindweed. What now? Well, now you've shoved the blindweed into the mix, what we need is a bucket of stagnant water. Where can I get some of that? You won't have to go far, lad. We have a pool of the stuff here. You're in the brewery? No, lad, that would be a strange thing to have in a brewery. I mean, not if it's an ingredient. It's up the mountain to the north. Up a mountain? Well, 'tis technically a volcano, but you get the general idea. And I assume the place is crawling with those zombies? No, lad, there not be a zombie in sight. Oh, good. All you have to do is get past the keen-eyed lookout that's been spotting my men when I send them. I'll tell you, that won't be easy. When is it ever? Don't forget your bucket. Oh, he gave me a bucket. How nice. I didn't have a bucket. That'd be silly to have a bucket. Anyway, so it's over there. I don't think there's going to be anything special we have to do, really. But I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. Are you alright? Who goes there? Look at him. He is quite messed up. A landlubber! Begone afore I take my cutlass to ye. I've been charged with guarding this gate, and no noodle-armed landlubbers will make it past me alive. That's not a cutlass. I think it's a twig. Ye cheeky beggar, I was waving my finger at ye. Alright. Just 'cause me body happens to be 50% wood does not mean I'm heartless. I got a bag of them here. Wanna see? I think I'll pass. So what's going on here, anyway? You expect me to talk? No, Mr. Luke, I expect you to die. I'm one step ahead of ye. Egad, outsmarted by the man with the wooden brain. But seriously, what is going on here? I can't tell you, lad. The captain would have me whittled down to toothpicks if I did. Well, if you can't tell me, perhaps you could show me through the medium of interpretive dance? No, just no. Look, lad, I'm not telling ye a thing, so clear out while you still can. Will you just, let me through? I just, distract him. No. Trying to get away, eh? Well, you'll never sneak past me. I'm the best lookout this crew has ever seen. Hey, you, look over there. Yeah, I don't think you even needed to talk to him, but whatever. I don't mind doing a little extra dialogue occasionally, but it does add to the time of the quest. Alright, let's get up this very tiny volcano. This, I don't know what, 2-3-story volcano. Yep, it's a really big volcano. Very active. With water. Hooray! Stagnant water! Yeah, the clue scroll's up here, I believe. Right there, you dig. I think that's correct. It's been a while since I've had that one. Obviously, I've never had it on this account because we couldn't even get to this island until today. Oh yeah, I did forget to say happy April Fool's Day Easter combo. That hasn't happened in almost 60 years, which is insane how long it's been. It's not one of those things, when I heard it was happening, I was like, that's not normal, is it? And I looked it up, and it's been quite a many years. Hey, what are you doing out there? Nothing. Well, Captain Donnie said no living landlubbers were allowed out of the compound. So get yourself back in here, or you're for it. There we go. But yeah. So it's a fun little trivia thing about today. It's good stuff. And tomorrow we're going to be doing clue scrolls. I don't know how many I'll have. This is the first time we're doing it, so I'll probably be a little lower on clue scrolls than average. But we'll have more than 20 caskets. I think I am already pretty close to that. Which is something. It's something. So, what exactly do you want me to do? I want you to go pour your bucket into the yonder hopper. Okay. We're going to the hopper. Away we go. Yeah, I don't know. I think the notes were just a little bit stronger in the original than this. They're a little more subdued feeling. Maybe it's just the volume I'm at, but I don't know. Something about it is just less preferable to me. Chimney pipe. Oh well. I don't know when we'll get around to doing Cabin Fever, though. It depends on whether or not I gotta get the clue scroll, obviously. If I get a clue scroll for Swan Song or Cabin Fever, those will become the top priority. But otherwise, I think April is going to be a bit of a mix. So is that everything? No, lad. Next you'll need to go outside and catch 5 loads of sluglings for the brew. What? Sluglings? That's disgusting. Ar, lad, that it be. To a weak-stomached, knock-kneed landlubber. Why sluglings? 'Cause, lad, they're one of our super-secret ingredients. You're not too susceptible to mind control, are ye, lad? Why? Because they have known to, well, influence people every now and again. I'm sure you've got nothing to worry about. They aren't related to those sea slugs, are they? No, lad, we just call them sluglings because of a long and convoluted story involving a metal pipe and 3 dead seagulls. Aye, they're related. 'Tis a good job they'll starve if they try to eat your brains. So what should I do with these sluglings anyway? Well, ye shove them into the pressure barrel in the attic. And then ye pressurize them. Pressurize them? Just a little. Look, we don't have all day. Get moving. Here, you'll need this to catch them. What should I do with it? Just dunk it in the water. I'm sure a clever lad like yourself will have no problem. Oh, and if you haul up some squiddly-looking things, don't hesitate to shove them in the barrel, too. They add a special fishy texture to the drink. Alright. But yeah, I think April, as far as quests go, it'll be kind of a mixed bag. We'll probably do some like really important quests like Lunar Diplomacy or As a First Resort. And then we'll probably mix in some lesser, short, easy ones, you know, like One Piercing Note and stuff. Things of that nature. Ah, here we go, a fishing spot. I think that's what we're supposed to do. Yeah, I think it'll be pretty mixed, because we're kind of at a point now where there's not too many quests I really have to do for anything outside of the Swan Song and Cabin Fever. And I imagine we will do at least one of those, even if we don't get the clue scrolls. But yeah, Lunar Diplomacy is getting up on the list, though, because I think that's the only thing that's going to hold us back from Ardoin Cloak 3, which I do want. Okay, do I need 5 sluglings, or is this good? It just said 5 sea creatures, giving us a lot of Cramthulhus, which were such a random thing back in the day until they added summoning. I want 5 sluglings, even though it says 5 sea creatures. Come on, I wonder if you can disassemble these. There we go. Now I'm definitely good no matter what. Sluglings. Eat us. Alright, but they don't eat brains, so what do they eat? They control brains from your neck. Something. Alright, they want me to shove them in the thing, right? I don't need to talk to him for that. But anyway, yeah. I don't know how much longer we're going to keep up this 2 quests a week schedule, because we are getting to the point where I'm going to run out of quests I actually want to do just because of Dominion Tower. So there might be some changes coming up in a couple months in terms of our quest release rate. Might switch back to every other episode instead of twice a week. Who knows? So we can just put all these in here. Can I add more for extra flavor? No. I didn't stuff any in there. It wasn't assorted, it was just sluglings. Oh gosh, what is going on over there? Count. Okay, well, that is insane. Let's go down there. But yeah, I mean, technically if I just did 2 quests a week, I still have many, many months to go until I would get caught up, but it's just the issue of the bosses. Until I'm done with Dominion Tower, I might have to reduce the rate. That is insane. How could I kill my sluggy brethren? Snap out of it. Lad, you're in a slug shock. What? Who? Yeah, sorry about that. No problem. Well, now you have just one more ingredient to grab, and then we can get this rum flowing. Well, how far away will I have to go to grab it? Not far at all, lad. You've just got to get it from the basement. Great, what is it? Hold your horses, lad. While you was off gallivanting with your slimy aquatic playmates, the rum achieved spiritual critical mass. To put it in terms you'll understand, the brewing equipment is possessed. Possessed? Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry yourself about it. This happens all the time. Well, to tell the truth, my lads are a little quicker off the mark, so it only happens occasionally. Not that I'm criticizing your performance, lad. Give the controls a couple of belts with this wrench. One of the lads did a little priesting on the side before he came here. Get him to bless it, and you'll do fine. Alright, so we've got a regular old wrench. Now, who do I... Is it like a specific person that I have to talk to? Let me see. Davy. Just in the bunkhouse to the west, apparently. To the west. There we go. I guess at this point in time, I don't know if there's been an April 1st thing, but I assume there will be, and I'll talk about it tomorrow. Okay, you used to be a priest, right? I didn't nick anything, Gov. I've got 20 people who will swear blind I was... What? Never mind, I need some help with the spirit and the brewing equipment. Trust me, Gov, lots of people need help after coming into contact with the spirits we produce here. Can you bless this wrench for me? His face looks a little weird. I don't know what it is about it. Might be his oddly colored lips, I don't know. I might well do. Remember, only the first one's free. Dominos ad nauseam Romanos uint domus. Sorted. Is that it? Oh, you want the full package deal? Alright, brace yourself. Ooh. Oh, wow. That was weird. Thanks. No problem, Gov. Good luck with your little problem. You might find that little wrench worth hanging on to after you're done with the spirit. Really? I mean, it's holy and everything, but I don't think it looks all that useful. Well, it may not look much, but you'll find that you might need a few less prayer potions if you have it in your pack, if you know what I mean. Well, no, I don't know what you mean, but I'm sure I'll find out. So, yeah. I probably won't use it much until we finish Pieces of Hate. Then it will become very useful for my efforts against certain bone-dropping things, such as armored zombies. Oh no, it's an evil spirit. I didn't bring food like it suggested. It seemed to have worked out. And hey, I'm surprised that this actually worked on that, but it did. Cool stuff. Unless it just gives prayer experience for killing it. I don't know. Alright. Well, now that you've got the spirit out of there, you can dump in the final ingredient. And that is... we need the body of a diseased fever spider. Remind me to never drink anything you have ever made, or touched. When you're quite done flapping your lips, go down into the basement and whack spiders until you find a fever spider body. Shove it in the hopper, and then we're in business. I see you're already wearing some Slayer gloves. That'll keep the fever spiders from gnawing your hands off. Yep. They were a task. I think Shieldar assigns them. I used to get a lot of tasks from Shieldar on my main. This account kind of skipped over Shieldar for the most part. Not like my main. It helps that EOC made combat a lot easier. So it was a lot easier to just switch up to Kuradel. Alright, so we gotta go dump this in the hopper. You'd think they'd put the ladder near the hopper. That would make too much sense, I guess. Gotta make us run all the way over to the wrong corner, far away from the entrance, and then all the way back to where things actually are. Who designed this place, seriously? Alright, hopper. Okay, so now it's all in there. I don't think we need to pull that because we're not pressurizing anything. Looks like the pressure thing dumps into the hopper, actually. Maybe. Just automatically. I'm surprised that thing actually drops ashes. That's the kind of detail I'd expect them to forget. Also, because it was a ghost, and ghosts don't generally drop ashes, so... Well, I stuck your spider in the hopper. What now? Now you stand well back and watch the glory of brewing at its best. Is that it? Aye, lad. Now get outside and feed that stuff to the pirates. Try giving it to the captain. He's in charge. Get him bladdered, and the rest will fall. Bladdered? You'll need to use that bucket of yours. Most stuff can't stand being in contact with our rum for too long. Took us a lot of dissolving to work that one out. Really, because, like, wooden buckets would be, like, the first thing you would think would dissolve. Glass is usually a lot sturdier than wood. Okay, where do we get it from, then? Gave me this bucket situation. Where do I get it from? There must be a spout somewhere that it comes out of. There it is. Okay, there we go. Unsanitary swill. That's no thing to call his fancy rum. Alright, so the captain's right here. Captain Donnie. Be that the finest, most abrasive rum I've ever smelled? Yes, that it be. Hand it over, I'll run ye through. Arr. Ye be a good lad for a filthy living landlubber. So I take it your boss will be pleased? Arr, that he will. I'll tell... Wait a minute. Arr, ye tricky dog. You tried to trick old Donnie. Oh well, I guess I'll have to try again. Arr, lad, you tried to trick me, but I was too clever for ye. Besides, Rabbit-Jack would have my hide if I told ye it were him that sent me. I'm sure he would. Good job you caught me out, eh? Aye, now get ye gone, and don't return without more rum. Alright, I'm not sure what that was, like, what was that supposed to do there? We weren't trying to figure out his boss, were we? I don't remember us discussing that plan beforehand. Maybe we did? I thought the plan was to get rid of him. So what did he say? Not much that was coherent. Who is Rabbit-Jack? Rabbit-Jack? The Rabbit-Jack? Egad, I haven't heard that name before. So, who is he? Dunno, lad. Almost as if I aren't changing subjects. Well done! With those rotten dogs legless, they'll never keep fighting us now, so we've decided to stay here and keep the rum flowing. I feel like we didn't do anything here. Thanks, lad, we'd never have managed without ye. Hooray! We got the quest done, and it didn't even take that long. Good stuff. Now we have the Holy Wrench, which I'm not really going to use. And oh, look, everything's in lamps. Gotta get that free XP. Including the farming XP that'll get me a level. Hooray! That's a pretty major thing. All levels 80 plus. I'm surprised that's not like a little thing here. I am right about that. I mean, Invention isn't, but it's an elite skill. It doesn't count. But maybe it does in their book. I think it does, actually. I think I'll get the 61 when Invention hits 60. But anyway, now we can farmerize a polypore staff if we want, which is something, and snape grass and things. So yeah, very good, very good. I'm very happy to have that. We'll go ahead and do this because why not? Hey, look at that. You know, ever since I got the X4, I mostly get 1 and 2. It's kind of annoying. But oh well, what can you do? Not a whole much. Wow, if I kept doing that, I'd get 6 million an hour. Amazing. That'd just be the best. But anyway, so yeah, that's Rum Deal done. That gets us 1 potential clue scroll spot unlocked. Now we've got a few more quests to worry about. Hopefully they just won't come up in the clue scrolls I do between now and whenever I get around to those quests. Now, tomorrow we've got a special clue scroll episode coming that is going to have me opening all my caskets and the oyster. And I don't know how many I'll have. I think right now I've got like 2 easy, 1 medium, and something in the teens of hards. And yeah, I don't think I'll have any masters, probably not any elites, but who knows? I really don't know for sure. I'll try to get more, probably maybe more mediums, I'm not sure. It's really uncertain what will happen in the near future, but something will happen for sure. I'll try to get more of something. But yeah, I'll see you guys then, and hopefully we'll earn some actual money so I can buy some things. That would be nice, wouldn't it, if I actually got like a die or something? I've never gotten one. Makes me sad. But maybe tomorrow. Probably not. But anyway, see you then.